What's up? Instagram Live, Facebook Live, YouTube Live. Nice to see you all. Hopefully, you're having an amazing morning, evening, afternoon, wherever in the world you're tuning in from. As you are tuning in, I would love to know number one, where you're tuning in from. Number two, love to know three things you're grateful for out there in the universe today. By request, someone asked me to give people a few moments to join. So welcome. In the comments, let me know where you're tuning in from. What's up, friends? Nice to see you all. In this 100-day personal performance and business growth challenge, we're on day number 62 of this journey. And on day number 62 of this journey, I'm going to talk about how to find the love of your life. And I'm going to share with you something I learned that prepared me to be ready to actually find my wife. And something it's very specific and very detailed that if you follow it, it will prepare you to be in the right position. Doesn't mean that you're not guaranteed to have them tomorrow, but you'll be in the position that when you meet them, to have it line up properly. Let's see, friends from Portugal, nice to see you. Friends from Lake Tahoe, friends from London, friends from Toronto, nice to see you all. Brazil, Los Angeles, India, what's up, friends from around the world? Always so excited to see you all logging in from everywhere around the world. So today's topic, to dive in, let's see, England, grateful for Jesus joy I'm feeling right now. Simona, nice to see you. Heidi, welcome back. What's up from London? So how many of you in the comments on YouTube and in the comments on Instagram and Facebook, wherever you're watching this, in the comments, toss in, are you single? Are you dating? Are you married? Where are you? Where are you in relationships? Love to know where you're at. Let's see what people throw down in here. Uh-oh, we got single. Dr. Elise, I think I'm saying that right. Amanda's single and so not ready. Okay. Single, recently broke up. Happens to the best of them. Getting divorced, happens. Single, looking for the right one, which I don't know. We'll just have to be patient. Okay. In a relationship, very cool. Okay. So here's some things that really helped. The number one thing that changed my experience of how to go about looking for this person was asking this simple question. Are you going there to try to get something, or are you going there to try to give something? And you got to get we talked about this before, but you got to get really honest with yourself. Because if you're going there to try to get their love, try to get their attention, try to get their connection, try to get their affection, try to get their company, try to get good sex from them, and if you disguise this as like, oh no, I'm just trying to share these things with them, but what you really want is their appreciation or their understanding or their support. If you going there to want something from them, even if you disguise it as like, oh no, I'm trying to just give this because I really want them to acknowledge me, you're still going to get. And so we talked about this. In a relationship, you have to make a decision that says, I'm going to go there for the sole purpose of sharing, which means you got to decide in advance, what do I want to share most with the human being that I'm going to go discover, find, run across, cross paths with, meet, whatever you want to call how you're going to meet. But what do you most want to share with them is the first question. So in the comment section, jot down, even over on YouTube. Let me see if I can see the comments over there. I think I can. Yes, I can. All right. So in the comment section, YouTube, Facebook, Instagram, wherever you're watching, jot down what is the number one and most important thing that you want to share with the person that you want to spend time with, you want to share your life with. Now, that could be if you're already in a relationship, what's the most important thing that you want to share with them? If you're single, what's the most important thing you want to share with them? It doesn't matter what status you're currently in, but what's the most important thing you want to share with this person? Now, I'm curious to see in the comment section what pops up. Now, when I met my wife, the very first conversation we had, I had sat down and I wrote down what I most wanted to share with the woman I was going to spend my life with. Now, on my list is I wanted to share the ability to travel the world. I wanted to share the ability to help people and do good with each other. I wanted to share, what if it lets me block people? Right. Boom. There. I wanted to share helping people, building a business, building a family. I wanted to share traveling the world together. I wanted to share love and freedom and laughter and fun and adventure. I wanted someone who at some point in our future would want to be able to live on something that's equivalent to a self-sustaining farm, where, it's something I ran across in Uganda when I was living there, where it was amazing. Like you move the cows and then the cow poop, the chicken eats the little seeds and then the poop disintegrates faster. Like it's amazing. I was like, I would love to live in a place like that. So simple, so relaxing, so beautiful. And so I shared all of this. Guess when? Now people think this one's interesting, but guess when? When did I share all of the things I most wanted to share with the person that I wanted to spend my life with? I'm going to see what people said here. So trust, future goals, myself. Okay, lots of stuff you want to share. But guess when the most important time or moment is to share what you most want to share with the person if you want to spend your life with them. Now, most people don't believe me and think this is kind of interesting. The first conversation, the very, 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 very first conversation we had when I met my wife was when I shared all this. We had a 4.5-hour conversation on the rooftop of my neighbor's house, and we sat there, and for 4.5 hours, I shared all of this with her. And we were enamored with each other for 4.5 hours, just talking and loving and staring in each other's eyes. And that's the time to share exactly what it is that you want most to share with them. That's a big conversation. And what you're doing is something called sorting the many instead of trying to find the one. Now, sorting the many means you're sharing what you most want to share with them. And as you're sharing what you most want to share with them, if it's what they most would like to experience or receive or do together or create together, it's going to be a nice starting point. If they don't and they're not interested and they go, that's really nice, but I'm not interested, that's okay too. But it's a starting point. Now, beyond that, the next thing that was really important besides that was first making a list of all the things that I wanted to share most with this human. And then the next step was saying, okay, if that's what I want to share most with this human, how would I hope, or what would I hope that they would want to share most with me? What do I hope they would want to share most with me? And I'd write it down. These are the things I would hope they would most want to share with me. And I'd write them down. Those are things that I'd love to experience from this person. But the number one focus is, and I'll tell you why. As we get older, a lot of us come to a place where we just find this is the one gift I want to share with the planet. This is the one thing I want to give. This is the one thing I want to share. And you want to find someone who values or at least appreciates that one thing. This is really important. It's a game changer. Now, what's interesting, from there, once we figured all this out, there's a lot more that went on. But for today's session, what I'd love you to do is write down, what do you most want to share with the person that you're going to go meet or the person you're with? That's the only action item from today. I want you to get really clear on that. I want you to write it down. If you're already in a relationship, go tell them, this is what I most want to share with you. If you're not, write it down and continue to refine it until it absolutely has total clarity and you can sum it up in like 10 seconds out loud. So do that, get it down. Tomorrow we'll continue this journey for our 100-day personal performance and business growth challenge. But for today, focus on that. Okay, see you guys later. Now, for you guys over here on YouTube, hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully you enjoyed this. Hopefully you learned something. If you know someone who needs this, make sure to click share. We believe sharing is caring. We like sharing people around here, so make sure we like caring people around here, so make sure to share. Now, I'm going to go on a walk with my wife and enjoy the sunset. So hopefully you guys have an amazing day, and I'll see you tomorrow for day number 63 of our 100-day personal performance and business growth challenge.